Good afternoon. This is Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, coming to you with something a little different. It is a wet, damp, cold Saturday afternoon here in the Northeast. So I haven't actually dressed to go on camera or like put any makeup on. So I thought I'm just going to do my similar to I did last week, except you're not going to see me. So I wanted to talk about this is the card that I pulled actually this week for myself, which is Sandalphon, Building Bridges. I want to talk a little bit about this because this was a card for me. It spoke to everything that was happening for me, and I'm sure some of you have been feeling this as well. So your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts, and I think that sums up a lot of us that are healers, those of us that are going through our own, I want to say healing crisis, but at least going through healing. So it came up because I have been questioning what are next steps. And if you followed me at all, you'll know that I've been on, this happens to me every couple of years. I go on a journey or I'm taken on a journey to figure out my next steps. So this I needed to hear is my role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I wanted to read, this is from Kyle Gray's The 22 Archangel Oracle Guidebook. And this is 22 Archangels. Sandalphon's name means co-brother, and most likely referring to the idea that he is the twin brother of Metatron. The On, the O-N, is the name. His name comes from the word throne, meaning this is an angel who is around or next to the throne of God. Phon, P-H-O-N, is an indication that Sandalphon has connections to music and sound, and he is often regarded as heaven's master of song. He is one of the youngest yet tallest of the angels. In a past life, he was the prophet Elijah, and when he came to this time of ascension, due to his spiritual knowledge, he attained angelic status. Now he helps those on earth step into their angelic qualities. The other interesting thing that I just connected to was, that oftentimes when I come on to do this or talk about things, my voice feels like it's been taken away. And earlier on, I actually pulled a card for my dog because he has lost his voice. And I realized that he has taken that on for me. He has taken away that trying to shut down my voice, and he took it on. When he was sick, some of you tuned into my dog who was saying that he has taken on too much. He's also a small dragon. The dragons told me that a long time ago. So to finish off about Sandalphon, angels are grateful for the light and energy that you bring to earth. And whether you realize it or not, there is a sacred mission unfolding for you at this time. You are creating a powerful bridge of light between heaven and earth, and your role is to bring the light that crosses the bridge to those who need it most. Take the time to become aware of those in your life who might be feeling left out or unsupported. Your work is about bringing them together. I also think for me, it is literally helping people cross the Rainbow Bridge, whether that's human or human. It's something that I started doing way back in my nursing career, back in the 70s and 80s. I did some hospice work, and I was often present when people took their last breath. And it was a privilege. And I'm looking at actually doing end-of-life work or end-of-life doula. So more to come on that. I'm about to sign up for an 8-week course. So here are the cards again that I'm going to pull. I'm actually going to start with the crystals. So this is the deck with all the crystals, and this one that came to me is the Crystal Oracle deck. It's 78 crystal cards for holistic well-being. So let's have 2 of those to see what the message from those crystals are today. And see, the first one, is aquamarine, which is actually my crystal, my birth crystal. And let's have one more. I pulled this the other day as well. Actually, I pulled amber, but this one is also, it's green tourmaline. So the message for green tourmaline is, I have compassion for myself and forgive myself daily. So I don't know about you, but that's a yes for me. And aquamarine, I stay calm when communicating so that I may be understood. I will actually need this card next week. So there's that one. And because now I've got a dry throat. Let's see, this is my oracle deck. This is my oracle deck. The Ancient Intergalactic Guardians, Dragons of the Multiverse. They're these beautiful, all these beautiful colours. On Thursday this week, upcoming week, Viviana is going to be joining me on Dragon Hour. So that will be a very interesting conversation. She's writing a book, which I think she's almost finished. She's also, I'm not sure where she is doing her own oracle deck, but she is doing that, and she has a fascinating story to tell. So Mother Dragon, actually I guess I need to pay attention. Mother Dragon, and here's the other one, the Atlantis Dragon. Mathematics, astronomy, music. So this goes with Sandalphon, who I just talked about, who brings music. So so Mother Dragon, I think that's the opposite to what I pulled last week, the love of a mother. I could probably talk for a long time about this. When I was channeling the messages and working with these dragons, they actually took me back on my own personal journey to the messages. And when this card comes up, it's, for a lot of people, it's to remind you that your mother, if she has passed, is sending you love. And for those of us that did not have the love of a mother, this dragon is there for us. So interesting. And also, last week was all about my dad, was the Father Dragon, where I actually met him in a meditation, which was pretty awesome after 45 years. And it was, I got the full body chill saying that. It was, for me, it was so real. I remembered the smell, his actual smell, and he was wearing a shirt, his favourite shirt, which was, because back then everything was cotton. It was a cotton shirt, and it had brown stripes on it. It was like a seersucker sort of cotton, and he loved that shirt. It was like 3/4 sleeved. This was back in England, and I was a little girl sitting on the back steps with him, talking about all the scientific stuff that he loved to teach us. And he truly believed that women should be equal. He hadn't grown up with that. But it was always, whatever I wanted to do, he would say, sure, you can do that. When I wanted to have a motorised bike, which we used to call mopeds, he said I could have one as long as I knew how to change a flat tyre, and as long as I needed to know, if I needed something that I could fix it. So here we have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light of the world. So this is definitely speaking to me. And let's take another one, which is Paul of Venetian. Experiencing grace. So this is green, is what I'm picking up. This is the green. I'm thinking of avitrine. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming your way. So that is from what is that from? The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. As you know, I'm a fan of Kyle Gray, so Kyle Gray, thank you for those. And did we do the archangels? No, we didn't. So as I talked about the archangels, but let's see what else. So this is, I love this deck. It's the angels are on the back. Oh, they all want to come out. I think, so they're saying to me, yeah, there's only 22 of us. You're going to need them. So as we know, we've had the full moon and we're going into the eclipse, I think, whenever the eclipse is, I think on Sunday, and that has opened up, a corridor, a lot. I'm feeling it again, and that's probably, again, why I haven't moved around too fast today. It's damp, it's miserable, it's cold, it's gone down into the 60s. So we're well on our way to fall here, unless we suddenly have an Indian summer. So let's see what one of the 22, Ariel. Sacred activist. Oh, I can use that as well. So sacred activist, protect what is right and just, let love lead the way. So 100%, this is for me. And as I've said before, even if when I pull the cards and I feel the message is for me, it often is everybody needs that. So I think that's interesting cards for next week. It is only Saturday. Who knows? Things could change. As I said, a reminder, I am doing Dragon Out, and on Wednesday, the 25th, and again, this month is literally, I can't believe that we're in the last 4 weeks of September. I'm sure most of you feel that this year has gone by way too fast. It needs to slow down a bit for me. So here we are in fall. So if you're in other parts of the country, I know it's still hot in some places. We've had very little rain here. So it's not really a soaking rain, which we could really do with. So I'm going to leave you with that. Maybe I'll jump on tomorrow. I have class at 1 o'clock, so I might be a bit more organised. I do want to remind everybody to listen to your body, take care of yourself. It's really important, especially during these intense energies. I hope that you're well and that you stay well, and I will be back next week, if not tomorrow.